That's the way I had to stop that. Sorry, that's... all right, we'll get into that in a second. First of all, let's start with this. This is another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. This is a twofer because the Cars are going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018. That's very cool. First official rock concert, like destination rock concert. I don't mean sock hop at my high school or something like that, but or some garage band, which would have been Sassafras on Lawton Road with some of the Wright, the brothers and the Gubbins boys and whoever. But no, first official Aragon Ballroom. We used to call it the Brawl Room. Aragon Ballroom probably would have been the summer of 1979, just after this record came out, which I believe was their second record, and it's fantastic. We'll get into it. So on their records, they don't really give us a lot of lag time between the gaps between the songs, so I kind of had to dial that back down. So here's what we do down here. If you're new, that we talk about a particular artist or band or whoever. It's a little bit of a theme. The theme is Cars. They're going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then what else we do is we talk about, and I show you the records I also have by that artist. So the Cars, this was their breakout eponymous debut album from 1978, and it's really cool. It's on Elektra. So this beautiful red imprint with that beautiful E, Elektra. I read all about Jack Holzman, founder of that record. The Doors were on Elektra. So many great folk artists were on Elektra. Really cool story. So this was just a massive record. Could have played anything from this record, and it would have been great. But I picked that song because it's a little bit of a deep track. It's a song called "Since I Held You." Very quintessential Cars sounding record. This is their record called Heartbeat City. Is that awesome? I actually had a Duster. not this probably souped up model. Mine was just full of rust. And when I worked at the Brookfield Zoo, that's how I got there. That was an awesome car I had in high school. And some great songs on this record. I think this record was produced by Mutt Lange, if it says so. Yes, produced by the great Robert John Mutt Lange. Very famous. You'll know him from AC/DC, Def Leppard, Bryan Adams, a bunch. So Magic is a fun song on here. Drive, and some other things. So this is why we selected the Cars. They're going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A little ironic that they're going in before Roxy Music, but that's another topic for another episode. So if you're new here, this is what we do. And we started a little differently this time. We started with a song, then a little bit of me. The records, I only have 3 Cars records. I don't even know how many they have. They have 6. And then they kind of went past the vinyl era into the CD era. but I think these are the right three to have. So the other record that we're going to play is my favorite that they do, so let's get that going. And I really love it. It's a song that comes right after that, and it's called It's All I Can Do. And we'll see if we timed this right. Yeah, I think it's quite appropriate and deserving that this this band goes into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I certainly do, and it's not just because it was my first official paid ticket, you know, drinking beer, probably underage, at a fabulous venue, the Aragon Ballroom. A couple of years ago, I even saw the National play there, and that fire trap of a concert hall is still standing. It was an original ballroom on the north side of Chicago, so that was pretty cool. So when people want to talk about their first concerts, I'm pretty happy to say this was it. Thanks to my good friend Carolyn and Greg and my neighborhood pals. We went down there to see them. That was cool. So this is how this works. This is another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Really have a lot of fun making these. This is the record room. I'm not an expert. I'm just a passionate collector. And I've got lots of records, many thousands of records. And again, I keep threatening to make a equipment special where you guys get to see the rest of the other turntable on the other side there, my Rega RP1 in the Union Jack motif. Just while we're here, this is my Project Expression 3, and I love it. So that's the rig rundown, and hope to see you guys back here again soon. If you want to subscribe or hit the thumbs up or comment, that's great. Appreciate that. So tell me what you guys know and like about the cars, and we'll see you guys back here again soon. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening.